What do you think, Ben?
Oh, gosh.
You're part of a group that came together pretty good 20 years ago, 2006.
Yeah, you look at
some similar traits?
I would just say that there's a lot of like tenure, right? Whenever you have tenure, you have experience, you have confidence, you have stability. And so you get into wild environments that you can undermine the confidence of a young player, but older, wiser, seasoned warriors going out there, they just feel like, okay, this is just another day in the office. So I love the depth, I love the talent, I love the stability, I love the culture. I love Bear's development of pushing the ball downfield, off-platform throws. Love that. I love that Trayson has stepped up as a QB2. That was an anxiety. Biggest question mark still special teams for me. But other than that,
looking good though.
There's a
log it too.
Yeah, no, they are all talented. There's not any sort of like dearth of talent. Long snapper. We have kick returners. We got punt returners. Just like you haven't seen them yet, so they're not proven. And so there's always that small anxiety when the lights turn on. As you know, you've seen it many times. Plenty of talent has come through, but how do they perform when the lights are brightest? So to be determined. But I would say the thing that I love most about this team is the tenure, the experience. I mean, guys that typically you and I would be talking about incessantly throughout all of fall camp. We're not even talking about enough.
No.
Because there's so much to kind of
play. Celia Kana.
Yeah, even Cade Udoave is like I remember I was chatting with one of his former coaches. That's a friend of mine. I said, hey, give me an eval, and he said, if he's healthy, he's the best football player on the football field.
Well, EJ Manuel says he's like Luke Kuechly.
Yeah, I mean, look at his build. He's like 8% body fat. He runs probably a mid 4.4 or a mid 4.5 as a linebacker at 230.
Seeing him shirtless when Kalani was talking, it was like, my gosh, it's like a Greek god behind Kalani.
No, man, he is. You know, growing up, going to church, you would see the stripling warrior picture.
Yes.
That's who he is, bro.
Bryce Harper T-shirt.
He is the ideal. Him and like Falatau Satawala walking around. Those are the stripling warriors of Mormon lore, of Latter-day Sanctum. He's a freaking monster. So, like, yeah, and it's not just a big A-gap filling linebacker. He's fluid. You watch him in his drops. Now, he's not as tall as Fred Warner, but the way that he moves in coverage is akin to Fred Warner. Just watch him on his drops, his hip fluidity. That is a bit of an anomaly for a 230-pound, ripped-to-shreds linebacker that can cover sideline to sideline and cover. He doesn't have necessarily the length of some of these NFL caliber, you would say, linebackers that we ooh and ah over, but like he's an NFL linebacker. He's just a different build. He's a little bit, undersized in that regard, but like think of like a more athletic, taller, but just as physical, like Butch Powell in his prime. Remember Butch? Fill in and just, you know what I mean? I look at like Rob Morris, the freight train, combined with like Brandon Ogletree when I see it, but like a more ripped stripling warrior style. And so like, BYU player comps, I just think he's phenomenal. I think he's going to be an MVP. He's going to have over 100 tackles. If he's healthy, he's going to have over 100 tackles, akin to like what the Cameron Jensens of the Shea Muirbrooks and the Rob Morses and the Kelly Papingas.
Like a Nawani Unga, we're just tackling machine.
Yeah, 120 plus tackles if he's able to play the 12 regular, and then you hope the bowl game and beyond type of thing if you do get into the college football playoff.
The nice thing it feels like is that this team's got some depth. Where like a ton of depth. I mean, Kalani said best linebacker room he's been around. He's been around some outstanding linebacker rooms. I thought that was a pretty strong take. I mean, we talk about guys that we are not even talking about. Like, we haven't talked enough about Jay Clifton, Miles Hull. I mean, Miles Hull's
Ace Kafusi, Micah Kafusi. Any other year, those guys are probably our starting linebackers.
Like Braxton Lindsey, 4-star that was once turned down, like threw the hat with Oklahoma and said, no thanks.
I know.
I'm just gonna be here. BYU dude's gonna be a baller. Like, this team is deep.
Yeah, the 4 stars of the in-state chose Oklahoma. He was an out-of-stater that had that connections of the region and in the state, and he chose BYU. It's something that we've discussed many times for many years on our shows together and our conversations. It's like, well, why did Braxton choose BYU over the likes of the SEC and the Big Ten? Well, he's showing it right now. He's integrated, and he's running with the ones and the twos, and he's going to have a role here, especially if there's some nicks, dings, and bruises along the way. But he's got a special skill set, and that's what you love. You just love special skill sets, even in the running back room. Like, you talk about our concerns heading in, obviously special teams, maybe QB2, running back depth, who's RB3, who's RB4, because you know as well as I do over the last 15 years, how many times have we gotten to RB6?
Hadley 2018, we could go even 2 years ago when you're going to the K-State game. It's like, Kalani's like, you guys don't know about this Moa, but you didn't ask me to call Kevin. We kind of were. Like, he was flashing in that 14, but it was like, I'm not going to ask you in the precious media scrum where there's like 8 minutes to go. Like, I can't ask you that, but I would love to. Like, I would love to sit down, Kalani, and ask about all 105 guys.
It's insane because Tyler Algier in 2018 was the RB6 and ended up going to like middle linebacker.
Yeah, like 2018, he's dealing with like academic issues a little bit. He was like, I'm kind of sidelined. And then 2019, it's like a slow build, goes to the linebacker, he's tearing it up.
Yeah.
Then UMass game, him and McChesney are like tearing it up. And then,
like, wait a second, where do these guys come from?
Yeah,
I think everyone knew Jackson.
Dig into the depth.
Yeah, and you mentioned Sione Moa. Sione Finau balled out versus Boise State. So, like, somehow, some way, they figured out a way with, like, RB5, RB6. But it's still always a concern of mine. So is it Devon Eka? Is it Preston Rex? Is it Logan Payne? Is it Journey Tonga, who's also getting love? Like, I don't know, but they do have a... Yeah, we can go on, baby. We're getting granular. We're going into deep cuts. Deep cuts with Mitch and Ben, baby. Just wait for it. 5 years away. It's gonna be a
vlog. Now it's the podcast.
Let's go. Going deep with Mitch Harper and Ben Criddle, baby.
Good stuff, Ben.
Yeah, deep cuts. Dude, you know me. Yep. I can't get enough of it. 24/7, 365. Yep. Our wives are like, "Why do you love BYU football so much?" I'm like, "Hey, man, it's just it's the vibe, it's the glory, it's the memories, it's the indelible moments. It pierces the soul, football soul for us.
It really does, because it's like, you think about it, it's like how much it connects people. Like, you think about like Lavelle Edwards, Kalani, I mean, even Gary Crutton, Bronco Mendenhall. There's like I think there's a newfound appreciation. I love this year too. There's been this new vibe with the intersection of the Bronco Mendenhall era and Kalani era. Whereas before, it felt like there was a little bit, I don't want to say a divide, but it felt like until Kelly came back, it was just like they were kind of separate. They were different vibes. Now it's like an intersection. It's like you got all these eras coming together for what could be one of the greatest seasons maybe ever. I think it's the most anticipated season in BYU football history. And it's just like, it's a really good time. And then you got the families, even though like money's, like, it's a lot. Like, they're putting out these, corporate sponsor deals and all this stuff with the stadium, and the regular fans aren't going to experience it. But it's like, to its core, BYU football means a lot to a lot of people. And people like us, I think we like to be like a good voice for those people to like lean on because we care about it deeply.
Well, I think, I'll speak to kind of your transition from like fan growing up to certified capital J journalist and like getting into all of the things that encompass BYU football fanaticism, right? And connecting those eras and Cougar Nation all together. And you speak of almost this gratitude, like gratitude's an eternal law, right? And it's an eternal law of happiness. Like giving credit to Gary for what he did, and Bronco, and now Kalani, and the ups and downs of the Kalani era too, and bringing that all together. And now you have one of the most, if not the most anticipated seasons in BYU football history. And you hope that they meet the bar. You hope that they meet the standard. But as in life teaches us, there's going to be some adversity along the way. You may be down 2 touchdowns in the first quarter. You may be up 2 touchdowns in the first quarter, and they come roaring back. And that's the beauty of football, man. It's a awesome, violent game of attrition that allows heroes to step up in the most anticipated and most unanticipated moments as well. So it's awesome. It's going to be a great season for all those reasons, the ups and downs, the good, the bad, the beautiful, and the ugly, the adversities, the successes, and we're going to be covering it. Maybe you from your platform, I from my platform, and we're going to make some memories doing it, man, and hopefully not get our wives too angry at us for staying up too late, right? They have a lot of grace and forgiveness.
Yes, they do.
For us. So love you, Mitch.
Love you, Ben.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, Ben.
Good stuff.